good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the likeness of his Son, and that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. And those he predestined, he also called. And those he called, he also justified. And those he justified, he also glorified. God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the likeness of his Son, and that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. And those he predestined, he also called. And those he called, he also justified. And those he justified, he also glorified.
What's up, y'all? This is John and Sequoia Howard of the Agape Music Group.
Yeah, and we rock with Marcus, Lady Drina, and the Culture for Christ segment on WOKB Radio Orlando.
Central Florida's only radio station for Christian hip hop and new gospel music.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's get it. It is Culture for Christ, and we are live. We are live. I think I got it right today. Yes. How you doing, brother Marcus? Are you doing okay?
Good. I'm good. How you doing?
I am blessed. I'm alive. I'm alive. Yes. Thank you, Jesus, for having me be alive. There.
Amen. Today, I forgot today was Monday. It actually, for me, it feels like a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Like, I'm ahead of myself. Like, slow down, bro. Slow down.
It's absolutely a Monday. Mondays are not my better days, but
it's a Monday.
By the grace of God, He is in control.
I should have known it was Monday by all the work I had on my desk this morning. Should have known
that part. Okay.
Like, yo. What?
That's great. So listen, guys, really quick, we want to invite you all to come out to our home church on this Sunday. This Sunday coming is 5th Sunday, and we are getting ready to do our final
commemorative service.
I don't like saying this stuff. To our bishop. And this is going to be our service where we officially, as a New Life Church family, do that. And Yeah.
We retire. We officially retire his vestiges, and yeah,
Listen, this is a lot. And
it is.
I've never been in a church where we do this kind of thing. And so emotional.
It is. It is. It is.
Absolutely emotional. And I haven't been this close to a preacher in a long time either. So
Yeah, neither have I. It's been years. I think.
yeah,
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 it's been a number of years for me as well.
yeah.
This
So
type of closeness.
so this type of closeness, it really hits, it really hits hard. And so we're coming together as a family, and we're still standing together because, as he would always say, we are better
Better together.
together. We're better together. And so through it all, we are still together. And ain't that good, Marcus?
It's good. It's
So
good.
good.
We're weathering these storms. We walking up and
Yeah.
down these through we're 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 working it out. That's all I can say. We are working it out. We are.
And listen, we have an
Yeah.
amazing, we have some amazing teams, man. All of our amazing praise team, our ministry teams, our musical teams, the production teams, everybody, they're just really just amazing. The ushers, man, those ushers keep an amazing smile on their face.
They do.
Oh, they really are amazing. And so we're so grateful that we are doing our best to keep the legacy um, going, and what he has taught us when it comes
That's
down.
important.
Yeah,
I
when
didn't
it
even
comes down,
realize
what he has taught us. Yeah.
how much. I didn't even realize exactly like how much he really has poured into us, and it's like those things just keep coming back to my
Yeah.
memory, like
Yeah.
day by day,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even on Sundays, you know. I want to give a shout out to Sister Lisa and to Sister Lysandra, and their children who are part of our ministry. We want you all to know how much we love you. We miss you, Sister Lisa. We miss you dearly. You are an integral part of the ministry. So if you are out there, if you can hear me, if you're listening to the radio, if you're watching the live broadcast, just know that you are loved. And so many others who we
Yeah.
have not seen for a while. We understand where you are, and we understand how you feel, and we
Yeah.
understand what you're going through, but we miss you all. So
Yeah.
just know that you are loved.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, this Sunday coming up, after the service, we're going to be doing a family gathering, what they call a dinner,
Yeah,
family dinner, New Life family dinner. And so it's going to be absolutely, it's amazing just to commune together as a family.
absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait to see everybody. So let's do it. Let's
Let's
do it.
do it. All right. So listen, I don't know if you guys have been listening to the news or watching social media or seeing all of this
ESPN.
that's going on. I mean, it's so much happening in Daytona Beach area at the world famous HBCU, BCU, Bethune-Cookman University. So they,
Formerly known as
formerly known as
BCC, my
Bethune-Cookman,
dad's alma
BCC,
mater. My
but they
father
are
graduated
university
from that
now.
school. My father graduated from that school. Like,
Yes. So a lot of exposure has come to the school. Some are good, some are bad, but a lot of exposure has been coming to the school over the past couple days.
yeah,
And due to Ed Reed, he
NFL star.
NFL star who is very popular, have a lot of social following and very well known. Um, he has brought some things to the light when it comes down to Bethune-Cookman University. And I'm going to have to say that I'm very grateful that he's brought these things to the light.
I am too. I'm
I'm
glad
very
he
grateful.
did. I'm glad that he did, and I wish that something definitely gets done about it. It made me
Yeah.
actually go and dig into the administration to see who they were and what their credentials were and different things like that, because some of the things that I've seen that he has posted, and I'm sure parents whose children attend the school are getting an earful, and there's just no way that a lot of these things that are going on at BCU rather, should be happening at BCU at this point. This is not the BCC.
I'm going to say this. This is not the first time that these type of allegations have been made at this school, but they have always been quickly hushed up by the school.
Not this time.
Quickly hushed up, quickly swept under the rug, quickly and swiftly done away with really quickly. And these kids have truly been living through this and going through this. Now, I have a child that's been at BCU for 3 years, and I know firsthand because I've actually walked through the campuses and seen these things. I've seen these things with my eyes, and they would always say what they're going to do, what they're doing to fix it, what they're doing. And this. I had my daughter moved from one dorm to another dorm because of conditions, so this stuff is not new. It's just been covered up. It's not new. It's just been covered up. And so I'm really grateful that now something can be done. A light is shed on it, and something can be done, because $30,000 a year is a lot of money for those type of conditions.
So understanding, people, that $30,000 a year is just the tuition that the students pay. We're not even taking into account the money that is given to that school by the donors, and also the money that may come in from the state, even though it is a private institution. Because it is a private institution, that's why the tuition is, high.
So much higher. Yeah.
It's so much higher, but they still get donations from
everywhere
and everywhere.
Yeah.
So where is that money going? Because they did make a statement. They did talk about Mr. Reed did speak about how the certain rooms and portions of the campus were damaged, and he said that it was reported to him by administration that these things came from the storm.
And not all came from the storm. Let me just say this: not all that stuff came from the storm, and I think they're pinning it all on the storm at this point because it's in the light.
Well, if anything, where's the insurance policy? Come on.
Of course they have them. But then I'm gonna say this when it comes down to insurance, because depending on what kind of insurance they have, either you get paid or you don't. Because we've ran into some situations, not all insurances will cover, depending on what you know what I'm saying. You understand insurance.
If that university has a policy like that is not going to cover damages due to a storm, it's not flood insurance, but this is storm damage, wind damage, that water damage. These things should be covered in your policy. What did the adjusters find when they got there? Did they find that these damages were not caused by wind? Did they find that these damages were not these water damages are not due to storm related?
Well, we have the issue. Honestly, they have proof of this. I mean, there's plenty of social media videos from the students seeing things fly in the storm, all of those things. But that mold didn't happen from the storm. Let's just be real now. Come on now.
That mold happens because of inadequate construction.
That part. Old buildings, inadequate construction, leaking walls, leaking AC vents, all kinds of different things, pipes bursting. Any kind of condensation that settles in those brick walls can cause
so
that.
Are those buildings condemned?
No. Now one half of one of the buildings were closed down and the kids were moved to somewhere else. And I know this because my daughter was a part of it. So she had to be moved to another section, but it was the same exact building. They were just moved over to the other side of the building.
That's dangerous.
I'm just saying it. It's exactly what happened.
Somebody
So
needs
this
to stop
stuff has
that.
been happening for a while, y'all. This is nothing that just came. It didn't just happen.
So
It didn't just happen. And if you
no, it
look at
couldn't
the
have.
social media, you see a lot of parents speaking out now. You see a lot of children speaking out now. You know, if you look at the blogs and stuff, so they're speaking out.
So I'm glad that Ed has brought this to the forefront because it's
Yeah.
something that needed to be exposed and it
Yeah.
needed to be talked about. And there's a lot of talk with a lot of us that are upset because it is being exposed and it is being talked about. So, oh, we need to do this and we need to do that. First of all, this is a university that is built on the legacy of Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune. And I don't know how many of you went to school and didn't study on Mary McLeod Bethune, but I had to.
Right.
I had to study on Mary McLeod Bethune. We said speeches. She was a part of the small curriculum of Black history that we had to study in school. So it is an affront to her legacy. It is an atrociousness to her legacy. It is an atrocity to the work that she has done because it started off as an all-girls school. Exactly. Started off as an all-girls school. Now it has become a university, and it's a shame that this kind of thing is going on and that they are not, that we know of, that we can see, they are not addressing the issue. How can you not? And see, here's the thing, that when Deion Sanders went to JSU, Jackson State University, and he saw a lot of things because of him and his influence, things started getting turned around.
Got better and turned around. Yes, absolutely.
Then he uncovered some things that were going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a very close friend that he's a doctor. He holds his doctorate in education, and he only teaches at HBCUs. And everywhere he goes, he's trying to fix stuff.
Wow.
Every university that he becomes a vice president or a provost or anything, he is always trying to fix stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing. Now, I understand that what they did is, remember, I don't know if you remember, when I was a little kid growing up, they used to have the telethons.
Yes. I remember all the telethons for the Negro College Fund.
That's right. All day long.
Yeah. But they were misusing those funds too. So
they were misusing those funds, unfortunately. I mean, because you think
that's why it was shut down for misuse.
Years and years. That went on through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s.
They were not doing right by the funds.
And we just love to watch the show just because.
Exactly.
All the
they around here
that were on that
putting that money in their pockets.
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Can you imagine how far along some of these schools that have fallen into disarray would be? You know, because they have excellent programs. And what I found out is that 20% of the HBCU students are non-Black.
That's true.
Nationwide.
20% absolutely true.
Are non-Black because of the programs that we teach at our schools. Programs that we teach. So come on, people, we got to hold these people accountable. It's not that they're talking about these people, they're bringing this stuff to the light. So don't be getting mad to them, oh, they're trying to shame and this, that, and other. Let's hold each other accountable. That's our problem. We don't want to be held accountable.
Exactly.
And we don't want to hold these people who have these positions accountable.
Yes.
We have to.
And that's the thing. We have to start holding people accountable for this kind of treatment, man. And today it is showing the students are out. All classes were literally canceled today. All classes were canceled today. Every student in that school stood together outside in a protest. Kids had their shoes that were molded. Like you spend money on Nikes, on Jordans, and on all your stuff, you know?
Oh my God.
Mold all over your Nikes, and you got
That
mold
means that
all over your stuff.
the moisture levels in those dormitories is exceptionally high.
And it's happening in the closets. They put their stuff in the closet.
That's where the piping is.
They put their stuff in the closet, and their stuff is mold. There's pictures of it everywhere right now.
I've seen some of the videos on YouTube. It's a disaster.
It's a disaster, y'all. But listen, we're going to get right into some good music while we reflect on this and figure out, hey, what they're going to do about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, crank it up, crank it up, crank it up. Come on, let's get it.
Let me get back to the basics. Crash down, got me running no aces. Got flex on a regular basis. On me, got me working on my patience. If you wanna trade blows, yeah, I'm on that. Strapped up with a sword and I swing that. And I still got the fire. I got heaven on my side, great waves, big tide. Yeah, love is life. I know the enemy tired of somebody lie. I've been breaking generational curses. Been every a few nurses. Yeah, I'ma kill this flesh. Strapped up on check, now went back down to the trumpet sound.
Spirit got me lifted and I'm on my way up. Got the shield of faith, represent the Savior. Walking in the Spirit, serving the Creator. Demons in the building, gotta shut them down.
Big God, run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God. Big God, yeah, big God. Run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God. Big God. Big God, run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God. Big God, yeah, big God. Run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God.
We ride right down with a big guy, so we won't back down when it gets hot and the going gets tough. We rely on the one that makes a way. We brush the waves when we fast and pray for a breakthrough. You cannot wear the same shoes I be walking. It is costly and embarking on this journey. Could get ugly if you don't keep your eyes on the King. You're all indulging on things that will off to your face. Start doubting God can make a way, and you're falling your face when not trusting in God and putting your trust in yourself. Puffed up and enslaved to your own work instead of letting God be the one to build up your house and hammer the nails. Be the foundation and balance the scale. Establish His kingdom so we can excel. Spirit got me lifted and I'm on my way up. Got the shield of faith, represent the Savior. Walking in the Spirit, serving the Creator. Demons in the building, gotta shut them down.
Big God, run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God. Big God, yeah, big God. Run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God. Big God. Big God, run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God. Big God, yeah, big God. Run around town with a big God. Won't back down, got a big God. No, I won't bow down, got a big God. Big God.
Step down, get pressed now, they don't fight fear. We been let down, got stressed now, beyond repair. About time we blessed now, these prayers getting real sincere. Seen the dark and made us wish we had the light right here. Step down, get pressed now, they don't fight fear. We been let down, got stressed now, beyond repair. About time we blessed now, these prayers getting real sincere. Seen the dark and made us wish we had the light right here.
Yeah, if you in the dark, I hope you see the light. Yeah, you in the late rounds, you survive it, then you win the fight. You live another day, man, listen up to what I got to say. You might not get the title, that's okay, don't need the accolade. Just keep playing, lot of game left, but the clock be ticking, almost game set. Match looking at the wrist, it's game time. Jesus out there trailblazing, I be throwing prayers up like a cell. Mary rush be coming faster, looking scary. Yeah.
Step down, get pressed now, they don't fight fear. We been let down, got stressed now, beyond repair. About time we blessed now, these prayers getting real sincere. Seen the dark and made us wish we had the light right here. Step down, get pressed now, they don't fight fear. We been let down, got stressed now, beyond repair. About time we blessed now, these prayers getting real sincere. See the dark and made us wish we had the light right here. See the darkness never gonna hurt me. I got this light and that's the part that never made me worry. And y'all was hating on him kinda early. Good thing that his forgiveness never ending. 7 times looking like a Luka jersey. I've been patient with the likes of hell. Patient with them playing with this word. Trying to make it seem like darkness can't prevail. I've been impatient with them saying my daughter could be a male. This is darkness, man. I shine this little light of mine on hell, bro. Step down, get pressed now. They don't fight fear. We been let down, got stressed now, beyond repair. About time we blessed now, these prayers getting real sincere. Seen the dark and made us wish we had the light right here. Step down, get pressed now, they don't fight fear. We been let down, got stressed now, beyond repair. About time we blessed now, these prayers getting real sincere. Seen the dark and made us wish we had the light right here.
It's a light right here, it's a light right here. God doing really good, don't shed one tear. Listen here, done a fear, God is near, you can cheer. God does everything up be your care. Go spread God to your closest peer. Say you're destroyed, look in the mirror. Do not sin if you don't want to swear you ready for the rapture. Go get the gear. Yeah, go to the snake. The Bible, the snake can I take. Go get baptized, maybe a lake. Don't use God or his heart will ache. Good no sky when I was about 8. Turn to God before it's too late. He will come like a mouse in the night. This song really slaps, so ay.
Step down, get pressed now, they don't fight fear. We've been let down, got stressed now, beyond repair. About time we blessed now, these prayers getting real sincere. Seen the dark and made us wish we had the light right here.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. I could be on top of the world again. Just hold on to his unchanging hand. Be a part of the plan that he laid out. Live life up to the fade out. Fading away. Fading away.
Give me 5 words with a meaning. Over 10,000 tongues when it sound like screaming. Scenes from the nightlife, whole team glimmering the keys. Both room and a whip for the evening. Midnight air when I breathed in. Feel the devil's breath on my neck like he leaned in. Got her too high, hit a tailspin. Want nobody in the pit with me when I fell in. Caught an L then, jailed in. Back home in the same clothes with the same phone. Nobody called, just the same old. But my cousin stay down, that's my road dog. Some text back just to say no. Where the rest of them went, only Lord knows. Hell don't feel like home, but they say we live in, and I'ma leave that alone. I can't condone all these religious fasts. Catholics can't confide in Baptists. Baptists can't coincide with other Baptists. Some say that faith is the virtue of passion. I let you ask him, it all traces back to be one God. The only difference is the name we call on. But you gon' pick the knee you get to fall on. We know we'll be alright cause they all wrong.
I could be on top of the world again. Just hold on to his unchanging hand. Be a part of the plan that he laid out. Live life up to the fade out. Fading away. Fading away. I could be on top of the world again. Just hold on to his unchanging hand. Be a part of the plan that he laid out. Live life up to the fade out. Fading away. Fading away.
Am I more like Will or MJ? Or is it more like Kobe in his heyday? Truth is, that's really hard to say, cause when you say by grace, you get greater every day. The longer I stay, it's the longer I pray and go stronger. My faith getting harder to break. They like they can't begin to believe in the God they can't see. That's like trying to get juice out of seed. Or you could be the one that's planted by streams, yielding the fruit of your dreams. They only heed when they viewing your streams. They don't see the vision given to kings, and she don't understand what it take to be queen. So I intervene. I gotta fall in the gap. Mama be praying her baby ain't going back secular, cause I'm putting Christ in the trap. Cause they got a target to hang on their back. When they painted the bullseye, they colored it black. Raise up a child in the way they come back to the Lord. That's the only thing keeping them going.
All right, so those some hot tracks. Marcus, who are those artists right there? Yeah, I think you're muted, Marcus. You might want to unmute yourself because you're having a good conversation.
My apologies. Right, all by myself, right? So what you just heard that kicked it off was Aaron Williams out of Tampa, Florida with Big God.
Yeah.
And that was featuring Azika. And then you had The Light right here with BRM Brandon Randazzo, one of my favorite Christian hip hop artists. He did that song with Brooke Devine and Lil Keep. And then the last song that you heard was Renewed. So it's like, listen, you can follow these artists on their social media pages.
Yeah.
Please follow. The second set that's coming up is going to be, some more homegrown. That's going to be Official Boy Wonder and Marcel Joseph. But these artists that you just heard, Brandon Randanzo, aka BRM, you can find him on Facebook. You can find him on IG. You can find Bureaudocs on Facebook. You can also find him on IG, and you can find Just Aaron or Aaron Williams on Facebook, or Just Aaron on IG. Follow them and because they're dropping hits for the
Christian they did.
They are dropping hits for Christian hip hop.
Absolutely. Love it.
I love the tech on it too, man. It's coming up. It's coming up.
I see it. Well, listen, guys, we're going to take our commercial identification break right quick, and we'll be right back with more Culture for Christ in a moment.
Hey, what's happening? This your boy Wonder, CHH, artist of the hit song Gutter the Glory. And you're hyped out with Lady Drina and Marcus on WOKB, the live drive Culture for Christ broadcast.
Hey, did you know that chiropractic services is not just for adults, it's for kids? At Fullmore's, we specialize in pediatric chiropractic care. How does chiropractic care help our kids? It can help infants during their early stages of development. It supports the immune system. It improves sleep. Studies also shows that it improves behavior. Call Fullmore Chiropractic today at 407-425-6578. That's 407-425-6578, and schedule your appointment today with Dr. Ron Fullmore Jr. Dr. Ron Fullmore Jr. is located at 1500 West Gore Street, Orlando, Florida. Schedule your visit today.
It's tax time, Central Florida, and Virtual Tax Services gets you the cash you deserve. That's right. Virtual Tax Services gets you the cash you deserve. 877-775-2167. We come to you or we do it virtually. It's Virtual Tax Service. Now accepting clients. 877-775-2167. Tax strategies, credit repair, real estate. Call Virtual Tax Services. 877-775-2167. Virtual Tax Services. We get you the cash you deserve. 877-775-2167. Call now. Centurion Financial Strategies, LLC.
Let's get on the bus. Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson presents a bus trip to Sanford, North Carolina, February the 26th, 2023, departing from 101 North Jefferson Street, Oakland, Florida. Please join us traveling to Sanford, North Carolina for this 73rd anniversary celebration of Slim and the Supreme Angels and the birthday bash for Big Mike. Featured artists, the Jackson Southerners, Jackson, Mississippi, CeCe Williams and the Spiritual QCs, Tupelo, Mississippi, Lil David and the Bells of Joy, Baltimore, Maryland, Adoration of New Jersey, Anthony Adams and Confirmation, North Carolina, and many more. Get on the bus for only $240. Includes your bus ride, your Holiday Inn Express hotel, and ticket price. Reserve your seat on the bus for $120 now. Final balance and payments due January the 31st, 2023. Get on the bus. It's the 73rd anniversary celebration for Slim and the Supreme Angels and the birthday bash of Big Mike. Get on the bus. Travel with us. Sanford, North Carolina. For more information, contact Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson, 321-303-2187. 321-303-2187. Come get on the bus with us.
If you need me to shout, Lord, I can shout right now.
Greater Faith Temple presents the Love Conquers All concert featuring recording artist Kalante Gavin.
This ain't no ordinary words.
February the 11th at 5 p.m. at 4259 South Florida Avenue in Lakeland, Florida. Get your tickets right now today. $55 only at eventbrite.com. For more information, call 863-210-5476. That's 863-210-5476. 4259 South Florida Avenue in Lakeland, Florida. The Love Conquers All concert featuring Kalante Gavin. Go to eventbrite.com and get your tickets today. I'll see you there.
That our God is King, He reigns in majesty. Now we all...
That's right. Kalante Gavin is coming to Lakeland, Florida. Lakeland got a lot of great things, guys. You ought to make your way to Lakeland, Florida, because there's so many great things taking place. Sunday, February the 5th, they have none other than the pre-Super Bowl Gospel Fest with Zaccardi Cortez, Doc McKenzie and the Highlights, the Gospel Legends, Flossie Boyd Johnson and Favor, the Exciting Gospel Warriors, Reverend Fleming Tarver and the Florida Spiritual Layers, Tony Pittman and the Harmony Winds, and the fantastic Gospel Sons. This is happening at the New Friendship MBC Church right there at 3201 East Lake Avenue in Tampa, Florida. So I would love to see your face in the place. If you need tickets for that event, advanced tickets are only $25. And yes, I do have tickets. I am a ticket rep for this amazing concert. The host of the event is Mrs. Michelle B. Patty. She is a minister and a lawyer down in the Tampa area. So it's going to be nice. VIP is $40 if you want to go there. Also, Truth by Fire. That's right. Truth by Fire is getting ready to have an amazing revival, and they're inviting you to the revival. Yes, the revival will be on Friday and Saturday, right there at Truth by Fire Church. And you don't want to miss out on it. 1202 29th Street, Orlando, Florida. Revival, revival, revival. The theme is unlocking the power to get wealth. Deuteronomy 8 and 18. And so that's going to be two amazing nights, the 27th and the 28th. Elder James Schuler, do y'all remember him? He used to have the Power Hour show. I believe it was on Fridays. He would be here with his show. And then Apostle Anthony Gaines is going to be the very next day. And so we would love to see you over there at Truth by Fire International Ministries. That is this week, Friday and Saturday. Listen, if you're driving, drive safely, drive carefully, drive to arrive alive. It is Culture for Christ, and we're going to get right back in for more good conversation and music. Welcome back, everybody. Let's go. Marcus, we are back. All right, we back.
Here.
That was a lot, wasn't it? I bet you was like, this girl ever gonna hush? Is she gonna ever?
No, that was good. That was good.
All right,
keep the
praise
people
God.
informed about what's going on in the community.
We have
Let
to.
them know.
That's what this radio station is. WOKB is the heart and soul of the community. Always in the community, for the community, and doing everything that we can. So listen, while I'm saying that, y'all make sure y'all share some love with WOKB. You know how you can do that? Sow a seed, any type of seed. Bless them, bless them. Bless them. Go to
WOKB.
$WOKB. 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 $5, $10, $20, $10,000, $1,000, whatever the Lord is laying on your heart to bless this community radio station.
We will
Y'all
not
go ahead and bless the community with us. Amen. we won't complain. We were just gonna say thank you. Thank you in the season. Thank you in the season. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me stop. Marcus, quit laughing at me. I'll be dead serious. I'll bless WKB. No, I'm serious. If y'all enjoy this good music, especially if you're an artist and you enjoying us playing your great music, sow a seed back into our radio station and bless the radio station. Do that. We don't need it. Me and Marcus don't need it. Bless the radio station.
Well,
I beg to differ. We'll talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that later, okay? BCU in the house. Listen,
we definitely, if you are an artist, we definitely want you to reach out to us and make sure that you attend this upcoming event in March. Lady Drina, tell them what's going on in March, where you are moderating, and I am one of the hosts for this particular show. It's actually a decent event, a very, very good event that I think all of you should be aware of, and it's called the Florida Gospel
Yes.
Music Conference. And
Yes,
that's
I
taking
had to
place.
look it up really quick. Thank you. You are amazing. The Florida Gospel Music Conference, hosted by Gerard L. Holmes, and y'all know him. He's Florida Fresh Fridays with me every Friday. I am the felicitator of this event, but the panelists are absolutely amazing, and we have added just a few more than what's on the flyer. But man, who we have on the flyer is so we have the one and only Marcus Skyers.
That's
the
right, ladies and gentlemen.
CEO of the Eddie Awards, y'all. He is the
Right.
CEO. I'm so proud of that. Okay. Dr. Trinell Jones is going to be there. She is absolutely amazing. Ministry moment is going to take place. And this ministry moment is going to be with Pastor Darius Washington. And that is just to encourage the hearts of the people and uplift the spirits of the people. Zachary McKay, which is
Cepeda.
Y'all heard the name. That's his brother. Elder Dwight Fallins is going to be there. Kenya C. Willer, the CEO herself, she's going to be there. Walter May is also going to be there. This is amazing, y'all. And registration is available now. Just go and register at myfloridagospelmusic.com. myfloridagospelmusic.com. Greater New Hope Anointed Ministries, 2104 Mud Lake Road in Plant City, Florida. And this conference is March the 11th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And directly that night is the 1-year anniversary for Florida Fresh Fridays, y'all. We are the award-winning Florida Fresh Fridays. Yes, we won New Show of the Year for the OWR Awards, and we are so excited about that. And that was absolutely amazing to win. And we hadn't even made a year yet. Look at God. So we're officially a year in March. Okay, and so we're doing a Florida Fresh Friday experience live on Saturday. And that's our 1-year celebration. And we have Heard by God, Phyllis Wong Ellis. We have Lenoris McFadden and Proof is going to be there. Same OG is going to be there. Call to Worship is going to be there. Veronica Price is going to be there. Deborah Williams is going to be ministering. And Miss Ishika, I think I'm saying her name right, Purpose. And I apologize if I said that wrong, but all of these amazing ministry leaders and groups will be singing at this anniversary, and we're so excited about that. And it's going to be at the same church, and that is actually free. So
it is free.
This
is going to be my first time being in Plant City. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh my Lord!
I'm going to be Googling.
Google, because I have been there once before, but Google's my friend, so I'm gonna still Google either way it go. I'm Googling either way it go. I don't
even know if I've even seen a sign that said Plant City, so I don't know where I'm going. I'm just getting in my car.
Have you ever heard of Punta Gorda?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not too far.
Okay, but I've never been to Punta Gorda either.
I have. I had a TV taping in Punta Gorda about 4 or 5 years ago. It was actually longer than that because my single has been out for 6 years, over 6 years. So when I first released my single, I did a television interview and sung my single live in Punta Gorda.
In Punta.
Yep, down there. Down there. Yep. It sure did. That was the first and only time I've sung that. Well, yeah. I did a release. I sung it at a release, and then I did it there, and I haven't sung that song anymore. I forgot all the words, y'all. So I'm gonna learn the words again, and I'm gonna sing that song.
Yes, you got to sing a song. Well, ladies and gentlemen, listen, let me tell y'all something. Drina, I don't know if you've been aware, but there has been a lot of talk about this statue, this commemorative.
Oh my goodness, we've talked about it.
Dr. King. And it's, for those of you,
it's a little disturbing.
It is terrible. It's
a disturbing $4 million sculpture.
Oh, actually, I listened to it. It's actually 30 million.
It was 30? I thought it was only 4.
30 million. 4 is bad, but 30 million is just, if you are able to see, we're going to show you all, because one of the
You're going to
things
show it? Because that thing is weird. Okay. All right. Show it to the people. But listen, if you wanted to honor Dr. Coretta Scott King, or if you wanted to honor Martin Luther King Jr. himself, you could have used all 30 million, 4 million, however much you spent to make that horrible statue. You could have put that money into HBCU schools. You could have put that money into the communities. You could have put that money into something else that made a difference.
Really, literally something else. I want to put
that
this
made
a
difference. This don't make a difference, and it don't make no sense.
The whole thing is we don't even know what it is. So let's take a look.
They call it the embrace. So show the embrace to the people, because that's what they said. That is called the embrace. So I don't understand. I don't understand it.
What this is. Like,
my question is, what was the people that previewed this before it was made? Like, I know they had to write the vision first, right? Before they made it plain. Who drew this out and looked at it and said, this is a good idea? This is a great idea. Let's do this.
This artist is supposedly won a contest. There was some type of contest of submissions of artists and their renditions, and I'm not an artist and I understand abstractness, but this in no way, shape,
it does
form,
not honor
fashion represents
Dr. Martin Luther King or Dr. Coretta Scott.
Dr. Coretta Scott King. It is
at all.
I don't care what anyone says. You know, you can't even argue. If I were to say what this looked like, you would have to beat me.
I would beat you if you said it. I promise you. I would have to.
You would have to beat me out.
I would be like, okay, sir, that's not what we're saying today.
This looks
horrible.
It looks sexually explicit.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible sculpture.
It's terrible.
A waste of. I can't. But where did you see that it said 30? My heart just dropped when you said $30,000.
I was watching a black podcast.
And they said $30,000?
30 million.
30 million. I mean, oh my God.
30 million was what the total price tag was. And
30 million.
Yes, several tons of steel and bronze, and it oh my God.
They need to melt that down and get rid of it.
It's awful.
It is awful.
It is
very awful. There's
nothing attractive
representation.
About it. No one would even know if it weren't for the placard that was
in front of it to explain the embrace.
That's
what it was. Yeah.
They'll just say, okay, this
is awkward. That's what they would say. This is awkward. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't like it. So thank you, no thank you. And sorry, we're not sorry. We don't like it. We don't like it. So listen, as we continue on, we got two amazing songs that we got to let you guys hear.
Amazing.
Check them out right here, y'all.
They call me Mr. Running. Well, no. Got you grinding on that Bella. Okay. You was here the day I fell out. Okay. Wanna live to forever. Okay. Don't you act, don't be that guy. Okay. Know you wanna
I know you see, so you know it's time. Clocked in, unhinged, hanging from the vine. Tarzan, so you know I'm fly. Swinging side to side, hit the ground, running through the jungle, book is mobile time. Over with the T, so hit my line. 4G star rating that I know it's 5. Guys, in with the scope in, I know it's I. Scouting for the kingdom of God, call me Clive. Up to back, increasing stats, making sure the souls inside the kingdom rank. How we do it, bro, Drake style, back to back. The bar, the opposition trying to take us back. I'm up to bat, I won't go back, I would not lie. That is fact, in the vein, I'm intact. Don't need a plaque to see this plan. Here's your advance, take a chance. Once she stands, don't get of your life like a casino. Stuck in your waist, push the ego. Blocking the chance for a sequel. Hoping you fly like an eagle. Want you to be my amigos. This a team I know you wanna be on. Roger, what's happening? It seems like a rerun. George moving up, Jefferson, yeah, we on. Fresh like Prince, we will, we be on.
Okay, okay. You wanna see the day I fell out. Okay, okay. Wanna lead to the river. Okay, okay. Don't you act, don't be that guy. Okay, okay. I know you wanna slide.
You wanna slide, come and roll with the team. Yeah, we savvy with the tech for the squad. Yeah, we geek. While they sleep, we always working underdogs through this week. Knowing that ain't really true, they see we all off the leash.
Bring it back like a refund, it beat, make them play it again like a rerun. I drop on the track, and they colder than free. Like you boys say they cursing, they came with his heat. I'm riding away like a scooper, shedding maneuver. Flowing, pursuing your shit, where they fit, wrap us up like a Hoover. They screwing the youth, but we come back to stupid like hoorah. Do it, bro. For the one, the papa we cry. Yeah. Por Dios, yo vivo por siempre. Fuego caliente, destino dinero a diciembre. Por Dios, yo vivo por siempre. Okay, okay. You wanna see the day I fell out. Okay, okay. Wanna lay into the river. Okay, okay. Don't you act, don't be that guy. Okay, okay. I know you wanna slide.
We off the leash. Comprende, okay, capiche. You know what we be. It's 116 to the day that we leave, so I'm here to reach. I'm here to teach the homie get up out of the streets. Ain't nothing that you would need. Globally be in the need. Helping to stop all the fears while the faith that we feed. I know what it's like, so I stay in the faith. I know they counting on me. They need a 7 place 5 on me. They need a 7 place 5 on me.
Okay, okay. Do it till the day I fell out. Okay, okay. Wanna lean to the river. Okay, okay. Don't you act, don't be that guy. Okay, okay. I know you wanna slide.
Rico, you don't know how to snap like that, my friend. Huh? You not let the track free. You just go. Huh? It's okay. I reloaded.
I'm just saying. I'll swing to the left or the right. You can find me on God's side. Won't catch me on the flip, nah. For the most high, I'ma ride till I die. Hey, I'm about loving our neighbors. Foreign and domestic, yeah, yeah. I focus on loving the Father. The 2 greatest commandments. If you politic, or do you evangelize? Well, it's very evident when you're idolized. Motivated by misguided bipartisan. Instead of being led by the Holy One. Hey, no judgment, just my assessment. You ain't really woke, you just restless. I know that's tough, but it's true. Hey, trust in the Lord, cause He got you. I'm just saying. I know it ain't popular, but it's the truth. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. Let's keep it 100. I'm just saying. Instead of be lying, I'd rather be honest. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. By the way, everybody got a vice. Everybody got something to deal with. Just cause yours ain't public, don't make it lesser or better. Facts of the matter, we still falling short. Hey, show the compassion, huh? We all gotta pass them, we all gotta pass it up daily. I know that struggle be real, so how can I look at my brother and still act like his ills are iller than mine? Last time I checked, lying and murdering, gossiping, covered in cheating, hypocrisy, lust, and gluttony. All the crimes, bottom line, we all violating. Pointing fingers like E.T. In God's eyes, only sin is sin. I ain't throwing stones, ain't qualified to. But yeah, I'm just saying. I know it ain't popular, but it's the truth. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. Let's keep it 100. I'm just saying. Instead of be lying, I'd rather be honest. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. All lives matter, yeah, I know. That ain't the point right now. No, your entitlement to be included got you feeling offended right now. The whole world screaming BLM, and you in your feelings cause you ain't the victim. Bro, are you serious? Ain't no conspiracy. People are dying like stupid out here. Too many stories, too much evidence. Can't keep quiet, our voices are relevant. Just to be clear, I'm not for the looting and rioting. Too many innocent people are losing their lives for this. America taught us how to deal with conflict. Look at the history, this is the fruit of its labor. I know it's bitter, so we gotta do better. I'm just saying. I know it ain't popular, but it's the truth. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. Let's keep it 100. I'm just saying. Instead of be lying, I'd rather be honest. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Take it or leave it. I'm just saying. I know it ain't popular, but it's the truth. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. Let's keep it 100. I'm just saying. Instead of be lying, I'd rather be honest. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay, instead of me lying, I just rather be honest.
You know what? Marcel Joseph is a preacher.
I love that dude.
He's a Levite and he's a preacher, and his lyrics clear, concise, precise.
Yeah.
You understand exactly what this guy is saying when he is rapping. It's clear. There's no mumbling. You know, you can hear this, and he speaks directly to you. Hey, shout out to Marcel Joseph. And right before him,
I love Marcel Joseph. He used to be one of my co-hosts.
I remember.
Yeah. So that's history. That's my boy. I love him.
Listen, for those of you who don't know who Marcel Joseph is, it's MarcelJoseph. Go to his YouTube channel, go to his IG, go to his Facebook. Marcel is a genius. And Central Florida, y'all missed out. Y'all missed out on a genius.
I'm telling you.
Genius.
Sometimes we overlook the gems we have.
What's right there in your backyard.
Yeah, we overlook the gems that we have. And he was one that I believe sometimes was truly overlooked. And
oh my God.
I celebrated him and I still do. I think he's
I'm telling you. This dude, to me, in my opinion, this dude is like the Prince of gospel music. This man
and it's like his worship moments outside of what he does rap, the worship just okay.
Beyond the veil.
Beyond the veil. Period.
Beyond the veil.
Now, that's who we need to bring in.
Listen, see you on my mind. I was just
let's do it, man. Let's do it, man.
Just thinking that, like,
the worship night. We need a whole worship night.
I'm making an intimate setting.
What?
Oh my God! What? Yes. Marcel, if you're listening, we're going to be reaching out to you, my brother. We're
going to reach out very soon. We need that worship.
We need a worship experience, my brother. Yeah. We need a real, true worship. They all fall on your face moment.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's what you want right now. He did that on Sunday, too, when I was walking in late to church. I say, Marcus in there, I'm gonna leave y'all. I ain't picking at his Holy Spirit, y'all.
You know what? I'm glad you said that though, because tomorrow we actually want to speak to you all about prophetics. You know what, Drina? I realized it came up on me when I was a kid growing up. And I'm gonna say this very, very quickly. When I was a kid growing up, I dreamed a lot. I had a lot of vivid dreams. Yeah. And I also had a lot of nightmares.
I did too. Mm-hmm.
And I saw a lot of spirits. And I used to, as a little kid, I used to think they were ghosts. And my mother corrected me later on in life. She was like, it's not ghosts, or familiar spirits, because I was able to see
them.
Mm-hmm. And I could see things that adults couldn't see when adults would be standing in the room.
Right.
And I found out that when you have the prophetic gift that rests on your life,
you better say that.
You will have dreams as a child. You will have vivid dreams. You will have nightmares. And I realized that, you know, those nightmares, the Bible speaks of that in the book of Psalms. David says, "For I will not be afraid of the terror by night."
Right.
And I was like, those are night terrors. That has to do with nightmares, because the enemy knows that you have this gift. And this gift of prophetic, being able to see, being able to hear from God, he will attack you in that gift as hard as he can to get you to be afraid. I used to be afraid to go to sleep at night. And you ask my brother, my aunts, my cousin, they would tell you, I keep the whole house up. Ain't nobody going to sleep until I go to sleep first.
Right.
Then y'all can go to sleep.
Listen, y'all, we got it. We're going to table this. And we're gonna be back tomorrow on Culture for Christ, and we're gonna really talk about Kevin Lemon's celebration of life that they had. They did an amazing tribute to him and celebration of life, and so we're gonna talk about that and continue to keep them lifted. But listen, this is Culture for Christ for today, and we're gonna be back on tomorrow with more. Don't forget, cash out WOKB. We love y'all. It is Culture for Christ.
Culture.
for the culture.
Good night, everybody. We love you all so much.